District 216, we call it a psychedelic social club. We have every single Wednesday we meet and we do interviews and we do roundtables.
One more time.
Okay.
What is District 216?
Yes, District 216 is a psychedelic social club. So every Wednesday we meet weekly and we have interviews and discussions. We do roundtables, we have documentary screenings and workshops. And it's a way for us to all connect, learn, share, grow, and heal in community. And then once a quarter, roughly, we do these marquee events, these bigger gatherings where we get to really put on a lot of different aspects of the industry.
Is it all involved about psychedelics?
Psychedelics, cannabis, art, music, consciousness, wellness, healing, yes.
Well put, thank you.
Yeah. We're in a very interesting time post-election, so to be able to have this community come together right now and connect over art and creativity and things positively that we can all collectively put into the world, it feels just spot on.
And psychedelics, how is it involved in the mix?
So actually art and psychedelics, I'm going to be talking briefly about the connection between those two. There's quite a bit of crossover in terms of them as modalities and tools for individuals and for society at large.
Well, hi, and you are? What's going on here?
My name is Darren Dodson, and I'm here representing Mushroom Bag Depot. It basically is the safest, cleanest way to grow mushrooms. No matter what type of mushrooms you're growing, whether it's lion's mane or penis envy, this is the all-in-bag mushrooms that you will be able to grow mushrooms in safe, easy, and clean. The all-in-one bags come...
How much is your product?
These bags, the all-in-one bags, are $20.
Wow, that's a good price.
Yes.
And where do you get the other materials to grow?
And the other materials, usually depending on what type of strain you want, what type of mushroom you want to grow, you would get it online, or we also provide that service where you could get the liquid culture at Mushroom Bag Depot. We have a website, we have an Instagram.
What's the website?
Mushroombagdepot.com. And the Instagram, Mushroom Bag Depot.
Okay, well, good luck.
All right, thank you.
And hi, who are you and why are you here today?
Hi, I'm Quentin. I'm here because my friend Sky invited me to be here. But I think the real reason that I came was actually the synthwave chair upstairs. I got to try it out, and I definitely think that you should try it out. It matches vibration with breathing to regulate your autonomic nervous system. And I don't know, it taught me a lot. It's a really cool thing, and I think everybody should try it. It's like upstairs, and
What do you think of this event?
I think this event is gorgeous. I don't know if you've seen the lights outside, but it looks like the tree is breathing. Like, this is a beautiful space. The spread looks incredible. So, yeah.
Thank you. What do you do for a living?
So I currently work at the Santa Barbara Farmers Market. Yeah. So Santa Barbara Farmers Market. I sell produce there. I also set up events. I make music, and I also, again, I know I'm on the synthwave thing, but that I had something similar to this experience that I worked on a few years ago that I want to start working on again because it's so cool. So, anyway, Quentin. Yes. Quentin Vomisil. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Sky O'Connor. I'm here because my office is actually upstairs. I have an intimacy coaching business with my friends, and so we are part of the District 216 community, supporting in helping people expand psychedelic experiences, expand their hearts, open up to connection, and really ground into safety to be able to experience the psychedelic space, because it takes a certain embodiment as well to be able to receive the medicine and also to be able to, journey. So I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with our work, and I love Jacob and everybody who puts this event together, and so it's going to be a great night, and it seems like this Marquee event really is the best one so far. It seems like they've really upgraded a lot of their infrastructure and design, and it looks beautiful, so I'm really happy to be here.
And so you are, and what are you here for?
I am Joanne Kuchera-Morin, and I'm one of the panelists that's going to be talking about art and consciousness.
What are you going to talk about?
I'm going to be talking about art and quantum consciousness, creativity, and what it means to be in the flow.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a media artist, I'm a composer, and I build multimedia systems, large-scale computational systems, and I make art out of quantum mechanics.
Can you tell me a little more about it?
Sure. I just finished 3 quantum compositions, and they are the time-dependent Schrödinger equation, splitting a hydrogen-like atom's electron into superposition in different orbital states. And I visualize and sonify those structures.
And what do you think about psychedelics?
Actually, I really don't know about psychedelics. I really love just making art, and art is how I get into the flow.
Anything else you'd like to say?
No, it's just very nice meeting you.
So you are?
Hi, my name is Heather, and I'm here with Divine Gift is my business. It's Every Conscious Moment is our divine gift. So we have a bunch of earth medicines here. So we have mushroom chocolates, and then we have
You have what?
mushroom chocolates. And then we have microdoses, so microdosing of mushrooms here. We also have sacred tobacco from the Amazon. This is called hape or rape. And then these are called tepes and caripes. We have sanunga. We have, this is rose elixir. We have rose water, and then cacao oil, and our menu of everything we have. So that's everything.
Again, you are in the name of the company.
My name is Heather, and our business is called Divine Gift.
What's the contact?
My website is www.divinegift.me. So
And one more time, your website is?
it's www.divinegift.me. Thank you.
Thank you. And you are, what's going on?
My name is Oriel Anais. I'm one of the panelists here at District 216, and I'm in the moments right between speaking and eating and mingling with the crowd.
What are you going to be talking about?
I'm going to be speaking about the experience of art and the experience of awe and where they intersect in life, no matter what you're doing.
And does psychedelics have a part in that?
Yes and no. It's
Can you say psychedelics? Well, they won't hear my question.
Psychedelics are,
I'm not telling you to weigh in on it, but
yeah.
they can affect it or not, or
I think, I don't think I have
this is a
something
psychedelic
specific.
social club.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I'm asking.
My alarm bells are going off.
So, any thoughts about psychedelics and all?
Some people have a great influence of psychedelics in their artistic process, and some people, the psychedelic is life. So I fall into the latter camp. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, what was that last thing you said?
Having lots of fun here at District 216. Thank you.
Who's catering?
Great with approach life.
Blue Owl.
Nimmer, how we doing? Good to see you.
Good. Are you Blue Owl?
Yes, sir.
Can I interview you?
She's the real Blue Owl.
Let me turn on a little light here. Where are we at here?
We are at Lodo Studio for District 216 Art and Psychedelics event.
And who are you with?
I'm here with the Blue Owl. We're located right downtown Santa Barbara. Been open for 15 years, serving this delicious fried rice. And chicken and tofu.
It's excellent. I've been there. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing well. I love seeing happy faces.
Hang out for this?
Yeah, please.
A little everything, please.
And we also have strawberry or honey?
Oh, God, how do you choose?
Strawberry.
So, who are you and what are you up to?
My name is Amun. I go by Alter Beast, and I'm doing visuals and lighting and projection mapping.
How would you describe it?
Well, trippy. Very psychedelic influence, and yeah, I mean, the visuals here are a culmination of multiple artists. So it's me, it's this guy Tim, it's Michael Strauss across the way, it's Udo and Ty, and so it's a cool kind of conglomerate of a lot of talented visual artists.
What do you think of District 216?
It's pretty cool, very cool. What is? District 216 is very cool. It's the coolest.
And any thoughts about psychedelics?
I like them. Yeah.
Thank you. Would you like to?
I'm good.
Okay, thank you.
How's
And you are, what's going on?
Hi, so I'm Connor. I'm here with Space Bears. Space Bears are a quarter-gram mushroom elevated microdose of in gummy bear form. So what we have here is a full spectrum extract of psilocin, psilocybin, and then we've got the fruiting body, and then a whole plethora of adaptogens and nootropics that synergize it all together to be one positive, uplifting, consistent experience.
And what's the website?
I don't know the website, but if you follow us on Instagram, it's official Cosmic Space Bears, Cosmic Space Bears official. Yeah. Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Becca, who are you and what are you up to?
My name's Becca, and I'm here helping out at the District 216 booth.
And for those that don't know, what is District 216?
District 216 is a psychedelic social club where you can come learn about different. Sorry, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at being interviewed.
Well, that's fine. But anything else you'd like to say about this? Is a nice event. What do you like about this event?
I think it's a great opportunity for people to come and.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
You were saying?
I think it's a great opportunity for people to come and learn about different ways to help with their mental health.
Okay, well, thank you. Nice to see you.
You too.
Oh, well, hi. And first, who are you and what are you with?
I'm Jazz with Conscious Body and with Phoenix Temple. We do a lot of different psychedelic and wellness events. We work with lots of different types of plant medicines for growth and spiritual connection. And this is my fitness director, part of my wellness center.
Hi, Bethany. How are you? AKA Coach B. I teach somatic boot camp. I'm a martial artist and a bodybuilder, personal trainer. So on Wednesdays, we do wellness events in the evenings where we go into somatic boot camp, to stretching, to breath work, to cold plunge, to biohacking. Jazz here has all the biohacking instruments you can think of, from a HOCAT to sound bed therapy, which we actually have in the back. You should try. And we have...
What's the name of your company again?
I'm Misfit B, but I'm with Conscious Body Wellness Center in Chatsworth. Yes.
Anything else you'd like to say, Dirty?
So we do a lot of different types of ceremonial work, a lot of different types of healing modalities. So people come to us for a lot of mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual wellness. We have different things for almost all walks of life, pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
we want everybody to feel these beautiful ways, to be able to help everybody tap into their highest potential, highest power, so that this world can be a better place and we can all be one as a team, a collective, a community. Yeah.
Thank you.
And who are you and what do you represent?
Hi, I'm Paxton. I do some business development for here at District 216, and we connect people with practitioners in the psychedelic space and talk about our core tenets of music, art, cannabis, and psychedelics.
I'm just getting a cutaway shot there, sorry.
I really love that we've been able to build a community of people so passionate about psychedelics and what they can provide for humans and society. And I think it's just incredible how far we've come in the last couple of years. So.
How does District 216 help people with that?
Number one is connecting people with knowledgeable practitioners that, if you come into this space not knowing anything, they can take you from knowing nothing to, having a foundation that you can be confident in utilizing these medicines yourself. And I think that, they really can provide a lot of usefulness, like where traditional therapy stops. I think that working through things like depression and PTSD, where conventional therapy has its shortfalls, we've been seeing some really incredible progress using things like MDMA and psilocybin. So I think it's MDMA and psilocybin, and I think it's just going to be an incredible space to see the growth in the next few years, and hopefully, the government recognizes that and puts resources forward to help out people that are struggling with mental health.
Good job. Well, who are you and what are you up to?
So my name's Jason Wade, and this is my second event here at 216. And I truly believe that this is some sort of revolution here, or at least the first I've seen of it. Not besides the food and besides the great vendors they have here, the discussions that I've seen, even just in the first event, was absolutely amazing. I'm just glad that we have a community like this, and I believe that mixing the arts, the music, the food, psychedelics, of course, and just bringing the people together is something, again, I've never seen in my life. So I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
What do you do in your everyday life?
So I'm a musician, and I believe that for instance, LSD, psilocybin's had a huge effect on my creative networks and has helped me have a bigger vision for the type of music that could be made right now, and utilize the technology we have, but to also remember our roots and where we came from and how to kind of combine those together to create new sounds that people have never heard before. Yeah.
Is it using technology and biology or plants?
I would say so, absolutely. I recently had an experience where I was able to meet up with some musicians, and we all had a plant experience together. And it was the first time that we were all able to really connect together as we wrote the music. And I truly believe there's ideas that we wouldn't have had if it weren't for us having the experience together. And I believe we're getting one step closer to entering a new era of music, and I believe psychedelics would have a huge effect on that. So, yeah.
Thank you. Your name again?
Jason.
Jason what?
Jason Wade.
Where do you live?
Right now I live in Ventura, California, but hopefully moving up to San Luis Obispo. But hoping to become a member here at 216. I love it. Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, just come on. This is by hand. He's doing this on an iPad by hand. He's coloring it. Unbelievable. And then Oniracom and my marketing company, my day job, Emma Claire, and our graphics team took all that artwork and made all the fun. Come talk to me later. Again, 7th Marquee event. So we're going to be talking about what is the connection between art and psychedelics a little bit. I wanted to set the framework because the panelists are really the experts, but from my perspective, there are commonalities and intersections. For those of you who don't know much about District 216, I just want to go back to kind of what and why. So we are centered around community healing, learning, and consciousness expansion through art, music, cannabis, and psychedelics. So for us to have been able to do a music and psychedelics event in the spring, and now the art and psychedelics in the fall, we're ticking those two boxes here of two of our four what we call pillars of content. So everything that you might see on a Wednesday night or at a Marquee event will be focused around these things: wellness, healing, consciousness, etc. So there's 5 points I want to bring up about this intersection, these commonalities of art and psychedelics. First of all, we're psychedelic experiences, whether that's recreationally, therapeutically, ceremonially, in community. And this is, emotions, struggles, and dreams. This is our collective humanity. Secondly, art and psychedelics both have a fire circle out here, and we're going to listen and learn about various pieces of wisdom. He has lived and grown up in various tribes in Mexico and has worked with various plant medicines. And while this will not be a medicine night, we will be calling in that energetic. So come on Wednesday if you'd like to experience Dr. Tom Pinkston. I'm excited for this one. And one other thing, this is my shameless programs, there's a little card in there for 10% off. We are offering, I don't want to say we're pre-Black Friday, but we kind of are. We're doing a holiday 10% off annual memberships. So I just want to explain real quick the online membership versus the in-person. So for the online membership
of ritual and structure to be able to access these sort of mystical places. And so art is one of the tools that we use to access those mystical places. How do you use these things that we call medicines now for the art that you make?
Yeah, so I will tell you the psychedelics that I commonly use. Big pot smoker here. What's up? 420 in the house. I love using subtle medicines. I love taking microdoses for focus. I love taking LSD in the right context, especially if I'm dealing with visual art. I feel like mushrooms is more music for me and LSD is more visual art for me. So it kind of depends on my intention. But I would say that in general, always my intention in using any medicine, including my art and my music, is to access the inner divine, to put it the most shortly, right? To just like silence all the bullshit and kind of just like get to the inner being. And then from there too, it's just like, let's set an intention to connect with some guides and channel some shit, or like heal this particular wound that is alive not only inside of me but culturally is being activated, and so it needs to be healed. And so like a psychedelic gate provides me further access point to work with people. It's like magic. It's like you don't even have to do the work. If you are looking at these colors and hearing this vibration, the work is being done for you. All you have to do is be there. But then also intentionally, if you're doing the work with it, it's even more powerful.
So do you find that it's a practice for you? Is it kind of a one every once in a while? Does it bubble up and you kind of have a need for it? Like where does it fit? Where do these sort of medicinal tools come into your practice?
I would say as an artist, I really do believe in the muse, the strong spirit and voice of the muse, and really it dictates to me. And so sometimes it's in my flow where it's all day, or just kind of like I'll be walking down the street and then all of a sudden we're channeling a full song, and that's what's...
So you are, and what's going on here?
I'm sorry?
Who are you and what's going on here?
My name is Mike Wald. Jacob and I have been partners for almost 20 years now across a bunch of businesses, and love coming out and seeing all these amazing people come for this community that's been built up around our space here. It's really been an incredible thing to see the district grow, and people need this, right? We have so much chaos in our world, and I think finding a place where they can meet others that are like them and like-minded and are looking for ways to learn from trauma and to learn from outside stressors, and also to try to self-actualize and just enjoy themselves. We're such a bubble of a bubble here in Santa Barbara, and district is really a extension of that in a really powerful way.
Okay, well, thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thanks so much. We always appreciate you being here, Larry.
The expanded states of consciousness that we're accessing through these portals of humanity. Can you just access the art too? But especially in concert. So I think that one of the medicines that we need is, in addition to psychedelic medicine, is these communities just like this, where we have the opportunity to get curious, have conversations, prepare, have people assist us, be there for us when we do have something that is challenging that comes up, whatever it is. So I think community is medicine as well.
Yeah, I would wholeheartedly agree with that. I think that to even throw down some context on it, we can feel another evolution. That's an evolution of how we tell the story of the net.
and we tell the story of us being community right now, and the story is a mess.
So you are, and what's going on here?
My name is Kelly, and I am with Golden State Cannabis. We are a delivery company here in Santa Barbara. We deliver from Goleta all the way to Camarillo, and we also have delivery services in San Francisco Bay Area, Bakersfield, and Fresno. And we also do bulk sales and purchasing, deal with different dispensaries and different distribution warehouses, buy and sell bulk. But this is just our retail stuff. We have our own gummies, the Groovy Chews. These are really amazing, 10 milligrams. You can find them on. You can find us on Wing Maps and order them, and we'll deliver them to your house. And we have our own line of pre-rolls, 14 pack. 7 grams.
I see you're offering some this evening.
Yes, help yourself. Grab an indica or sativa.
Is the industry glutted with cannabis people, or is it okay to be in the industry?
I love it. Yeah, it's always a good industry to be in. It's full of love, and people are just work together, and it's really nice. Everybody knows everybody, and if you're trying to get into it, try it. It's an amazing business, and yeah, it's fun.
Okay. And were you around before it was legal, and what's the difference?
I only been in the industry for 5 years. I got into cannabis as I smoked, at parties, socially, whatever. But I was in a bad motorcycle accident and almost lost my left leg, and they kept throwing pills at me. And I was living in Arizona, so I got my medical license instead of taking, opioids. And that's what got me into this and wanting to be in the industry, because I learned so much about it from the people that I went to. And yeah, and that's why we're here. Pain, anxiety, that's whatever you guys need, we can help you out with. It's medication.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. Nice to see you.
Nice, thank you.
You were saying?
Yeah, you gotta find the right cannabis for you, indica sativa hybrid. If you're into edibles, just take it slow. A couple of hits off of a joint if you're not a smoker, or if you're just getting into it. Half a edible, half a 10 milligrams, just work your way in, because you don't want to be ridiculously high. You just want to feel good and be happy. And sometimes basically consuming too much can lead to, anxiety and things like that. So just take it real slow if you're new to this and you want to try out cannabis, and just work your way up, and one day you'll be smoking a whole joint.
But what did you say, you're a what these days?
Oh, I'm a lightweight these days. I take, 1 or 2 hits at night, maybe an edible every other week. But yeah, I do it just for relaxing and hanging out. I don't need to smoke all the time. I would never get anything done. I am not a productive smoker, so I try to not be high when I have to do things important, because it just doesn't work out.
Young people should know these things.
Yeah, you don't have to take bong rips. You don't have to smoke like Snoop Dogg. I mean, you're only going to get as stoned as you're going to get, or high, or elevated, or lifted, whatever you want to call it, as you're going to get, and then you're just going to be wasting your money just smoking too much bud. But hey, if that's what, I say that, but there are people out there with a tolerance that can do that. I would be in a coma for a couple of days if I smoked that much. But yeah, just take your time, learn what strains you like, learn if it's indica, sativa, hybrid, and self-dose.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So you were saying?
Yeah, so when it comes to any type of marijuana, whether it's the actual cannabis plant, or if it's now they have all the potent waxes, I've been taking a little bit of a break, because I realize it's a very powerful plant. But at this point in my life, as a younger person, I want to make sure that I'm using it conservatively and strategically, and yeah, because it has a lot strategically. Yeah, I think it could be implemented into a lot of different business models or meditation. But personally, for me, I realize the power of it, and that's why I'm taking a quick break for a minute. Yeah.
Here partly to learn about it.
Oh, I'd love to learn a lot more about it, especially because now that, say in a state like California or Colorado, Oregon, they're having a lab now, so they're able to scientifically modify it
to a way that could you could really get the true benefits, you know, because I've smoked stuff that's taken me to, you know, the dark side of the moon for sure. And yeah, do you have anything to say?
Yeah. So what were your thoughts?
I think weed's great. I think you got to use it for the right purposes, but I think it's great as a way to relax, unwind, and you know, for certain people, they can smoke it a lot. Certain people, they have to take a break. Me personally, I had to take a break, but I think it's great for many purposes, you know, to relax and open your mind for sure. So,
And was it hard to stop?
it wasn't hard for me to stop. I think just, you know, priorities, you know, life, a lot of business ventures. So I'm like, you know, I'll lay it to rest for now, but maybe eventually.
Maybe when you're like me and get to be 73.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe once I get to that stage of my life, I'll start partaking again. But for right now, I got a lot of business ventures to pursue. So I'm going to continue to do that.
But you can still, and why are you here?
Just the crowd, just these types of people I could relate to a lot. You know, just expanding your mind and just really exploring, you know, the depths of life and how far your mind can go. You know, for sure.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Would you care to say something? Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, cannabis was important early on for just opening my mind and having another perspective on life. It was the first thing that I got into as far as mind expansion, and using cannabis was a great way to connect with my friends and have other ideas on life that really changed the status quo. And it was a great introduction to the world of psychedelics. Mushrooms were always great for me, and cannabis has been it's been everything that I always needed. And like my friends here, I also, you know, no longer smoke, but it has a special place in my heart. And I'm just grateful that we have these plants, these substances that can really change your perspective on life. We're so blessed to be able to have access to these things and to use them in a way that opens our mind. So it's always been special for me. Of course. Thank you for interviewing. I appreciate it.
I'm going to get a shot of you smoking. Go ahead. Ah.
Girl, she has that special Egyptian blood in her. She's half Egyptian. You gotta tap into that.
One more hit. Yeah. Thank you. He blocked the light. Pardon me.
I think I asked because I feel like this is like important information if anything like that.
Terpene Lounge. What's happening here? Hey, how are you? You want to remind me your name and what are you repping tonight?
So my name is Riley. I'm with Golden State Canada tonight. And we are a delivery service that serves Goleta all the way to Camarillo, but we also have a few other stations around. One's in Bakersfield, Fresno, the Bay Area, but we also do distro as well. But yeah, so we try to keep it low prices that everybody can afford so everybody can meet their needs. And, you know, that way you don't have to leave your house and it's the same price or less than going to a dispensary. So
one more time, the company name.
It's called Golden State Canna. All right, thank you.
But I try to keep myself busy exploring the different mediums, and so I change every year series what I do. I don't stick especially to one medium or one form.
Of our species. If nothing else, we are creative and resilient in our creativity. So I think of it as like the thing that has brought us to where we are now. Yeah, our imagination.
Beautiful, thank you. Marco? Action. And so now that we understand your concepts and your definitions of creativity, I'd love to actually talk to you about what inspired you all to make the type of art that you make, because all four of you have very different approaches to what inspires you. Talk to us. I mean, you're talking about
that. It's steeped in me now. And I think for me, It's just access to what is already here.
Yeah, well said.
It's interesting. If I had answered that question an hour ago, I would have said, yes, I've dabbled, and I would say I can't really put my finger on how, but it's definitely affected me. However, I just learned that cannabis is considered a psychedelic. So now I can say there have been a couple moments, like I had a piece that I really enjoyed, that I was working on. There was something wasn't quite there, and then I had a moment and I saw it, you know, on apparently a psychedelic, and that was what it took to finish it.
Interesting. A cannabis experience. Okay.
A pencil and paper in my pocket.
Cool. Same thing, Joanne?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think I am. Am I? Oh, there I am. Okay.
This is part of the theme of the night, right?
He has all the power now.
I don't know what's going on, but I think I turned it off. I don't know how. That's the flow state.
Yeah.
For me, you know, because I'm a composer, the compositional process is really, we compose out of time, and it's a process of, as Marco's talking about, sketching and actually, you know, planning the work. I think the computational platform has been one of the most distressing, defeating aspects of the flow state, because it's really difficult when you try to move from, you know, pencil and paper to the computer to try to get it to do what you want it to do. But it's really interesting when you're in that sketching side and when you're just really so...
Hi, and you are?
I'm Paul Karasik, and I'm president of the Psychedelic Institute of Los Angeles, and I am at one of the most incredible events ever done by anybody. It's District 216, Marquee event, Psychedelics and Art. What could be better? So I brought my art here, which is my latest book called Getting High on Leadership, and I'm fitting in like a glove. And anybody who wants to learn about psychedelics, about the wonderful healing qualities and the cultural qualities and what we've got to offer, come to District 216 in Santa Barbara.
Well done. Well, who are you and what's going on?
Hi, my name is Kyle, and I'm here with Insight. It's the company we're with, and we are displaying our mantra products tonight.
I'm sorry. I have to change my...
Oh, no problem.
One more time, you are and what's going on?
Hi, I'm Kyle, and I'm here with Insight's Elixirs, and we have mantra products on display here tonight at the District 216 event.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's going on?
I am here with my mushroom products, microdose capsules and chocolates.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, I grow my own mushrooms here in town. I hand make everything here. I have different doses of capsules depending on what you're looking for, low, medium, and high. I hand make chocolates, use really simple ingredients, cacao, maca powder, cinnamon, sea salt, coconut sugar, and yeah.
And what is it again, and is it legal?
Is it legal? No, it is not legal, but we are here doing this.
Okay.
It's becoming legal, and I think more people are trying this medicine, that it's becoming just more known that it's not really a threat to society and it's not really hurting, it's actually healing, so I feel trusting in that.
Anything else you want to say?
No, just
what beneficial effects do people get?
Elevated mood, alleviating depression, new thoughts, new ways of thinking about things, opening their heart, all sorts of different things. I have people that get off their antidepressants using something more natural and giving that a shot that has no negative side effects. So, there's so many benefits.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
So you are, and what were you talking about?
So we just had the Art and Psychedelics panel, and I was one of the 4 panelists. I'm Marco Pinter. Well, we were kind of talking about each of us, our artistic process, where it might intersect with psychedelics, but more also the general value of art and creativity. Well, it was and it wasn't for different artists. Some had a very direct relationship of psychedelics helping them produce their art. Others, like me, said it kind of probably expanded their mind and helped them in indescribable ways. And other people had processes that were psychedelic-like, but didn't involve the actual medicine. Have I, sorry? I was in the camp of not specifics and just generally mind-opening for future creativity. Oh, I love it here. I've been to many events. I was one of the Wednesday speakers once. I really appreciate what they're doing.
Hi, my name is Violet Mileva, and I'm here with Champion by Mileva. We formulate high-frequency skincare for athletes and people who are very active.
Tell me more about it.
Yeah, so everything here is made with tree resin. So in this day and age, we don't have enough time to go out in nature, and nature is one of our greatest healers. So there's over 8 different types of resins here that help people heal from different skin challenges like eczema, autoimmune disorders, acne, premature aging. And we use the power of electromagnetism. And that's why I'm here, because everybody here wants to heal. Everybody here is looking for an alternative way to heal different fears and ailments. And I just wanted to be around like-minded people. And I'm really thankful for Jacob for putting this together. Everybody here is so kind, so open, and for some reason we all have a connection. We all have this connection of wanting to be better, to be the best that we could be, our greatest version, and I'm really thankful to be a part of this community.
Remind me your name and what you talked about.
So my name is Aurea Anais. I'm a contemporary figurative painter. And we were talking about the experience of art and imposter syndrome and the experience of psychedelics and the mixture of all of it together. Yes, these are all my paintings.
So what are some of the plant medicine you've been inspired with?
I think cannabis and psilocybin are the number one for me. I've explored a lot of different medicines throughout my time, some with more consciousness, some with less, and I find my work is very much about connecting with the earth and the body. So the medicines that really bring me deeply into my body are the ones that are most congruent with my way of being on this planet. Yeah.
You talked about the 5 things that
That was Marco, actually. Yeah, but I could tell you they were. But maybe you want to let him do it. So, just getting into the senses, looking at something, touching something, smelling something, feeling something, the hearing, listening, paying really minute attention to the sensory experience that is going on around you at every moment, taps you into a flow state. Lower? How do I go about it? Well, all of these paintings are done from photographs that I take, or they're self-referential, and the process is actually highly technical for much of it. It's a lot about planning exactly what curves and what forms I want to emerge in the figure, and as abstraction really starts to come in with the piece, I consider the abstraction and the figure to be one and the same. They're not separate. So there's a lot of pre-planning with the painting, considering different elements of texture, where the form wants to kind of blend into another form. Am I using a hard edge or a soft edge here? And more than anything, what feeling wants to be imbued in the painting? So I don't overthink it too much. I find I work best if I give some time in between the drafts and just do as many beginnings as I can until something really captivates me and captivates my interest. And from there, rendering the figure is kind of the structure and the bones, so I focus very deeply on the craft of creating a human body to look realistic. And then I consider the harmonies of the colors and the dances between all of that. And then after all of that is set, I get to play. So I would say the flow state begins after I have the foundation to rest into the structure that I've created. And then the little surprises emerge, or the big surprises emerge. Yeah.
Childlike spirit, kind of, or you get a play.
I think it's marvelous. It's a meeting place for people to have honest conversations about something that is genuinely drawing people into the state of being that we're really missing in this world. Connection, love, awareness, consciousness, and I appreciate that there are all these different perspectives in the conversation. Like that psychedelic experience of consciousness isn't just about a substance that you partake in, but it's also a state of being in life, and you can access those states in many different ways. So I love it. I love discussion salons. I love salons. Yeah.
That's fine.
Tell me, what do you think about District 216?
District 216 is a wonderful, safe place for people to come together and be creative and talking about how psychedelics can actually help people with long-term PTSD or ailments, health concerns. It's not more than just having a great time. It was very much for the dynamic of healing, and District 217 provides that space for the community.
216. You said 217.
I did? 217? Oh, you can edit.
Would you mind starting over?
Sure.
Yeah, what were you saying?
So District 216 is a wonderful collaborative place where people can talk about the healing aspects of psychedelics, whether that be for PTSD or anxiety, depression, ailments that can be healed in that way. District 216 provides that open space, a safe space for everyone to come together with arts and music, and a knowledgeable background of panelists and that sort of thing. Thanks for being here.
again?
You gave a good talk. Can I interrupt to interview you briefly?
No, it's okay.
Hold
Yeah.
the mic right here, about that close, and I'll ask you a question or two.
All right.
Your name is, and what were you talking about?
Carlos Grasso, Grasso.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about my art, the art in general, and the use of psychedelics for art, and the art as therapy, many subjects related to art.
How can psychedelics affect art?
Well, it's a tool. It's a tool. Some people may.
What is a tool?
A tool for.
Say psychedelics.
Yeah, psychedelics is a tool that can be used to explore yourself, explore the world, and also explore the art that you are doing. Yeah.
What do you think of District 216, this place?
Say it again.
What do you think of this place, District 216?
It is amazing. It is. I didn't know until Jacob invited me to be a panelist, but it's incredible. A lot of creativity, a lot of positive, positive impulse towards life and creation and art and connections. So amazing.
District 216.
District 216.
Nicely done. Thank you, my friend. So what do you think about this event?
It's amazing here. It's my first time experiencing it. I really came because I wanted to experience the haptic chairs and put myself in that type of environment and stimulation. And I can see why people take to them the way they do because of how they really calm you and stimulate you at the same time. And if I had to take a guess, I guess there's one chair that has a lot of the vibrations and sounds on it. And I think that was probably like started from somebody studying like the fight or flight response in the body and the chemicals that get released. And then the other chair that I enjoyed that was there, I think that one maybe came to be because of somebody wanted to empower somebody under stress and how you can control your breath. You controlling your breath can in turn help control your level of stress and anxiety. But I wanted to experience those two, and yeah, it was really cool.
Thank you. Well said. You want to say something?
Yeah, why not?
Yes, just hold it right about this. So what do you think about this event?
I think this kind of an event is really incredible. It's got all the little things that you find at a big festival. So it's kind of, I think of it as a micro festival. So it's got some of the music. It's got music and visuals. It's kind of like a dance party, but it's also a little educational. There seems to be a farmer's market over here, and it really is a place where you can explore consciousness and different methodologies for expanding your consciousness. So yeah, people who don't know about this kind of stuff and who want to explore it, this is a great kind of an event to come here and just learn all these new things and maybe even like try some of them. So yeah, this is great.
You'd recommend it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Well, stand by.
Yeah.
You are, and what's going on?
I'm Oscar Gutierrez, and I'm here at 216 to learn and experience some things that aren't, usually learned and experienced.
Are you a government official?
Yeah, I'm on the Santa Barbara City Council.
And what do you think about all this?
Well, I think it's pretty interesting. I've heard a lot of testimonies from people saying that the medicinal value of what they're offering here is like priceless, and it's really changed and saved their lives. So it's really interesting to be able to hear that and learn from them.
So they serve a purpose of educating the public?
Oh, absolutely. The whole purpose of this organization is just to teach and to hopefully heal people. Yeah.
And how's City Council going?
So far, City Council is going well. I got reelected, so I'm feeling really good. So yeah.
Okay, well, good. And is it a supervisor next?
Oh no, I don't think so. I think I'm going to stay at City Council, yeah. Yeah, thanks though.
Well, given I hosted it and moderated the panel, I loved it, but I'm also a little bit partial because, you know, I was a part of it.
How would you describe District 216?
So, what was the question?
How would you describe District 216?
Oh, how would I oh my God. Community, fun, joy, connection. It's just everybody's here to not just like meet each other, but to go further, I feel like, in themselves. You know, everybody I talk to has a depth to them, and then also wants to have fun, you know, like after, like, you could definitely feel people wanting to let loose and then just like have a great time, but they're also here to learn, and it's multi-layered.
What was the subject of the panel you hosted?
It was around art and psychedelics. So it was really about, like, as artists, like how do they as artists create their work? What inspires them? How do they get past imposter syndrome, things like that? But also for a lot of the audience members who maybe aren't artists, what are some of the things that we can learn from artists and apply it to our life? Whether it's like getting into a creative flow state. Flow states aren't just about art, it's about everything that we do. When we get out of the mind into the body and suddenly like hours pass and we've been doing something, and I think we can learn a lot from to design our own life and to become the artistic directors of our own life. And so life is a creative process, period.
Did you learn you learn anything you want to share that the other panelists said?
What was the question?
Did the other panelists say anything that stood out to you that you'd want to share?
I don't know if there's an exact quote that I can think about, but I think the range of how some of the artists create so much through the human body, and how a few of the artists really create actually from more of an ethereal state. It was a really interesting way to actually see how art can be created in all these different forms. One is through the celebration of the body, and one is almost like connecting inspiration and bringing it down to earth, and hearing how either creation can rise up in us or be kind of like dropped down and grounded into this earth is fascinating, and you can hear it like across the spectrum about the two of them.
And one more time, your name is and what do you do?
My name is Kat Walsh. I'm the creator and host of the Psychedelic podcast, Trip on This. I'm the unofficial resident MC here at District 216 for the Marquee events.
Hey, it's Larry Nimmer. I'm here in downtown Santa Barbara at District 216, the Psychedelics Social Club. Larry Nimmer here in downtown Santa Barbara, District 216. What an evening. Have a good one, everybody. I think that should do it. Oh, pan over and zoom. Wow, I'm getting my money's worth out of you. Nice.
I did it too late. It's all good.
Good try.
My daughter showed up to a hike, was it 2 miles uphill in a full onesie. She forgot her shoes. No shoes. No shoes.
What a hippie.
That was pretty badass.
What would you like me to make you? I'm making mocktail drinks made with psilocybin. It's a microdose of 50 milligrams, so that way people have more than one drink. And we make all of our best.
Yeah, one more time.
No problem. We make all of our syrups with our organic, locally sourced ingredients, and we have 50 milligrams of microdosing mushrooms inside. You can get it as a virgin, but that way you have the same fun that you will with your friends, but minus the alcohol. Yeah.
Our business name is Golden Bar, and the mushrooms are from Golden Path, which is the mother company. Thank you.
I am Lonnie Hughes, and I love freedom, and this place represents that, so that feels good.
You like that? Where do you live?
I live in LA.
Nice. And why did you come to this event?
Well, I came because Golden Path asked if I was coming and I could be an assistant to them tonight, so I came to help with the mocktails, and I'm learning a lot more about what this community looks like, what it feels like, and how they embrace artists, and how they just embrace the everyday person. Yeah. Nice to see you too. Have a good one.
Yeah, so you want to get whatever that edge is for you. And some people
Terpene Lounge, huh? Oh, lovely. What? Should I film myself?
Yes.
I'll film myself toking if you want.
I was
How's it going?
Good, good.
Good times.
Awesome.
Anybody want to say what they think about this place? Would you like to say what you think?
This place is great.
What's so good about it?
It's very welcoming, very open, and very inclusive, and fosters a great community.
Nice.
Yeah.
Want to say anything? Okay, you're
Nice looking.
Sorry.
Did you want a bag of weed?
I would love a bag of weed.
Just say no. Just say
I
no.
know.
Here, have a sticker too.
Thank you.
And we have sativa joints right here, which are the limited, and then we have indica Skywalker.
This is indica and sativa?
So yeah, sativa and then indica over there.
That body relaxation.
Can I see that? What do you got there? Wow, look at that.
And then you can put your joints in
Hey,
there.
thank you.
Oh, wait.
Thanks so much.
Can I get a sample like that to go?
Yeah.
Too cool. May I ask your name?
My name's Riley.
Riley?
Yeah, what's your name? What was it?
Eloy.
Eloy?
Yeah, it's odd.
No, I like it. It's cool. Nice to meet you.
Who are you and what are you up to?
Hi, I'm Dr. Alexis Story-Crashaw, and I'm the lead haptics engineer and composition director for Shiftwave. And we're here demoing 2 different chairs. and they are zero gravity chairs, and they're using vibrations to speak to the autonomic nervous system, and that's helping to regulate the neural and chemical signaling between different organ systems. And the result of that can be to lessen pain, stress, to restore sleep function, and to optimize athletic performance and recovery, as well as mental acuity. And it also helps move different waste fluids in the body to clear out cerebrospinal fluid, which is what what is flushed out during deep sleep. So in that way, these can mimic the effects of deep sleep, and also lymphatic fluid. It has a whole host of benefits, and people really have such profound reactions to this. We work with top athletes in, I think, almost all these different major branches of sports, the NHL, or NFL, NHL, NBA. We were at the Olympics helping athletes before and after medaling or just competing, and I know many of them had medaled. And we've been working with first responders out in Ukraine, and also children that had traumatic experiences out there, and they found tremendous benefit by using the shift wave. We have clinicians using it in different types of clinical settings, individuals and everyday people. So that's, we're here.
What's the name of it again, and how can people find out about it?
So this is the shift wave. We're Shift Wave, and you can find us at shiftwave.co. And let's see, I think you can fill out a form, reach out to us. We'd be happy to demo you if you're in Santa Barbara. We're just based at SB Cast, so you can come contact me. I'm Alexis at shiftwave.co, and you can set up a demo to experience the shift wave. And we're a local company. We love helping people, and I mean, this really improves the quality of life for so many people. I'm like strapped into these motors so many hours during the week for work, and it's just had a tremendous impact on my own life. And we have users who are centenarians and users who are children. Really, it helps people of all ages.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Nate, getting good grades? Stuff like that. So to me,
Heavenly?
I was cross country. I would like
Natural breather. What's going on here?
Over here so this is a chair, that a Papasan chair, much like you might find in a college dorm, that's been outfitted with a sensor that detects changes in center of gravity. And so as Ty takes a breath, the wings open up, and then as Ty expires, the wings close. So it's a kind of interoceptive trainer. So,
it helps to train your breath?
It would be good for that, yeah, assuming you have problems breathing. Yeah, it would be good for that. I don't think Ty has any problems breathing.
May I ask, what do you think of District 216?
The Jacobs Initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, it's super fun, yeah, Jacobs. Yeah, it seems like it's rolling really well. It's been like almost 2 years now, I think.
And how would you describe District 216?
Well, it's a watering hole.
Watering hole for psychedelics?
A watering hole for individuals that are interested in a wide range of topics. art and psychedelics, of course, and technology, therapeutic interventions. Kind of, it's an exploratory space. Has a salon-like feel.
Alan, what do you do? What's your name and what do you do?
My name's Alan, last name Macy, and I live in Santa Barbara, and I'm working, and I work in biomedical sciences, and I've got an appointment at UCSB with respect to the Meta Lab. I'm a visiting scholar there, and I also am research and development director at BioPac Systems, a local biomedical engineering company. And then, just up the street here, I'm involved with SPCast, helping bring that project up off the ground.
What's SPCast?
The Santa Barbara Center for Art, Science, and Technology. It's a live-work arts community.
On what street?
On Garden Street, 513 Garden Street.
So, who are you and why are you here?
My name is Dan Rapace, and I'm here for my interest in psychedelics that came from my original Western treatment with Western medicine, Xanax, SSRI approach, not working, and using psychedelics successfully to get off of benzodiazepines I was on for 5 years. So I'm interested in the space, interested to see what else it can offer me and what I can offer it.
What do you think of District 216?
Oh, it's very groovy, very shagadelic.
And tell me a little more about your issue.
So my issue with anxiety, I think, was started back in like 2007, a long time ago. In and out, like hypochondriac panic attacks, where you feel an extra heartbeat, and then it sends you off into, oh God, I'm gonna die. Should I call 911? It feels like you smoke too much weed just without the weed, that kind of deal. So I was in and out, depending on how things were going in my life. Maybe if they were worse off, then that stuff would come back. Wasn't used to treating it in any kind of functional way other than medicine. So when it came back the last time I needed it, in I think 2017 or 18 or something like that, I ended up just taking it for 5 years. Did a large dose of mushrooms and then just needed like half the amount. And then did another large dose of mushrooms and then needed half that. So just kept dosing the mushrooms until I didn't need the pharmaceutical drugs anymore. Just doing a little factory recess.
So plant medicine can be good?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Can you say that?
Yeah, plant medicine can be good. It does work. Most of the drugs are mimicking what the plants can do, and they're just patented. And they got lawyers and money behind it. That's why it's on the news, and the other stuff isn't. You can't patent it.
Interesting. Anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, it's a very groovy time. All this stuff's going to come out and be more accessible. And I think being in a place like this, you could find invaluable knowledge from people who have been in the space when it hasn't been legal, and those who haven't, those are wanting to invest time and money into the space and haven't been here. They're doing themselves a disservice.
Good interview.
Thank you.
Should I pay you now or later?
No, here you go.
So you were saying the old approach?
So the old.
A little closer.
So the old Western. Right. So the old Western medicine approach of only prescription, only here's your therapist, that's the one that's on insurance. If you don't like it, we'll switch your pill. That kind of care is going away. And places like this, there are people that have done things unofficially, maybe not, standard of care by the FDA, but they're gaining valuable knowledge in how to treat a human being with all sorts of ailments. And this is an epicenter of a place where you can find that knowledge and apply it in a practical setting as a nurse practitioner or an MD or DL. So it's a great place to gain knowledge and share how to care for our fellow humans.
I'm gonna follow you out.
Follow me out. I'll wait for you.
Okay, okay. I just want to see it, yeah.
So what do you think of District 216?
What do I think of District 216? I feel very safe here. I feel very invited too. Yeah,
I sense an invitation, and it just feels very welcoming.
And how did you end up here this evening? Do you work upstairs?
I performed tonight. Yeah, I beatboxed with my friend Sam. She sang her music, and yeah, I helped her out and I beatboxed with her. And it was a vibe. It was really fun. And yeah, the audience felt it too. It was what the panel was talking about being in flow. It felt like a moment of flow state. Yeah.
What is a flow state?
What is a flow state?
For those that don't.
Yeah, it's so hard to like put it into words. It feels like when a river like gets condensed and it starts to move like faster. It's like just becomes like a light beam, and things just starts like move faster in a smoother way, and there's no like obstructions or something. It's just like getting funneled into one direction. And
does that often happen on psychedelics? You get in the flow state?
Depends on the intention, but yes, I've experienced it many times, and it helps me meet myself in different ways. Even when I'm not intentional about it, I have that moment of awareness and realize I'm not intentional, and then in that, it is still healing. So yeah, I always find my way back to psychedelics in a grounding, like invitation kind of way, kind of like what District 216 was. Yeah.
What do you do in your everyday life?
I'm a musician, primarily. I have my own artist project named Caitlin, CTLN, no vowels. And I am on the daily, I say, I'm a personal trainer and a yoga instructor. I feel like the purpose of those are combined and just embodying embodying myself and how I'm passionate about what I do. And I just live out loud, and I inspire other people to live out loud around me by just doing what I do and inspiring them to connect with themselves, whether it's through music, whether it's through their bodies, and teaching them confidence, autonomy.
I haven't heard about that. Live out loud. I like that.
Live out loud. Slogan, live out loud. To live out loud? It's like, I feel like I live in the speed and in the flow state of that like channeled river. And it's just inherently creative. I'm creating. When I notice when I'm in that state, I'm just creating in many different avenues of my life. Yeah.
Your loudness is sweet. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a good interview.